I am gonna try to get Stray Kids tickets. I didn't know the best way to do it, so I asked on the community page, "Hey, if anybody has any tips or cheat codes for scoring some tickets, let me know." And these are I tried to summarize the responses, and I'm just gonna walk through these real quick. So the do's, if you're trying to get tickets, definitely create an account with Ticketmaster. Sign up for the pre-sale if you can, if you're able to. I think that ends probably pretty soon here this morning. And then in Ticketmaster, make sure you save all your information. So your name, your address, payment, etc. for a faster checkout. Then doing some research on the venue itself to figure out exactly where you want to sit. Probably a good idea so that you can just make a quick decision. You can go right to that location and try to get the tickets in the spot where you actually want to sit. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a secondary location too, just in case. So that's a good idea. Number 5 is just to make sure, obviously, your internet, your Wi-Fi, etc., are stable. You probably don't want to be in some rural area on whatever crappy cell phone connection. So make sure you are solid there. Number 6 is just to join the queue as early as you can, or at least right when it starts. Some other good advice was don't refresh the page, because if you do, you might lose your spot in the queue, which would suck. And then the last one is expect the Ticketmaster website will be super duper busy, which probably means it's gonna lag or look like it's not responsive, etcetera. And so, just be patient and don't panic. There was a lot of comments saying, "Don't panic." That was almost probably the number one most common piece of advice. So try to be cool. We'll figure it out. And so those are the do's. The don'ts. Some really good advice here is don't log into the same Ticketmaster account on separate devices. Not sure what, maybe that'll screw up your spot in the queue. Maybe Ticketmaster is looking out for that kind of thing. So that was some advice. Yeah, just use one account, one device. I think I didn't put it here, but if you are going to use multiple, if you want to use multiple devices, you should probably have multiple Ticketmaster accounts and then sign into one account on each device. The other one is don't buy the platinum tickets because they're more expensive for no reason. Apparently, some of the comments said Ticketmaster is going to jack up the price in some locations for, I don't know, for their profit, I suppose. And those were just more expensive. So if you can avoid those, you'll save yourself some money, was kind of the idea. And then another option at the bottom there is a VIP experience or like a booth or a suite idea. So if you have a bunch of people who might be going, you could apparently skip Ticketmaster and maybe go to the venue. I think that's what they meant, and try to purchase that way. And this comment said the nice thing about it is you might be able to get, like, the per person cost for a suite or a booth might be similar to really great tickets, down lower, like in the first several rows or on the floor. So if that's an option, if you have a large group, maybe that's an opportunity or a different way to get tickets. And a benefit that way is it may include things like parking and catering, which would be pretty cool. Okay, now on to if you get bad news. So if you don't get tickets, best advice from the comments was don't stress too much because they may announce more show dates. I found it pretty suspicious that there was only one date here in LA, and I would have to assume there would be more. I think most of the tour dates were just one date in each city, which I just can't imagine. There has to be more demand. There has to be. So maybe they'll sell these out, the first shows, the first dates, and then later, perhaps they'll add more dates and give everybody another opportunity to buy. Now, I did ask in the comments when that might be, when another show in a certain city would be announced, and it was not clear. It might be the day after the tickets are sold out. It might be a few days later. Not sure. But if you don't get tickets this time, maybe there'll be another opportunity. Let's hope. Cross your fingers. There'll be another show in your city or your venue. And then another idea was if you didn't get the tickets you want, or if you're going with a few people and you can't get them all together, then the idea is either after the initial rush of buying, there might be single seats available in different spots within the venue. And so if you wanted to go alone, is probably okay. If you wanted to go with a group though, or a few friends, you may have to sit in different spots. I know that I did that with my brother when we tried to get tickets to a Tool show. We couldn't find any that were together, so we bought separate spots. We sat like on opposite sides of a row, and it's fine. I mean, you're probably not talking to your friends during the show anyway. And then finally, resale market. So if there are no more dates, which would suck, and you don't have tickets, then obviously you can look for resale markets and scalpers and all that kind of junk. So that's it. That's a summary of all the comments when I asked the question, how are we going to score tickets to this concert? Um, this will be my first time trying to get tickets at like an insanely busy show like this. So we'll see. So I'll be out there with you trying to take this advice and score some tickets for myself. Good luck, and hopefully I'll see y'all at the show. Hey, Ollie. Stray Kids tickets go on sale tomorrow. Do you have any advice on how to get some? Anything to say? Hmm? No?